Okay, well, it's Sunday, 5th July. It's 11:40, middle of the day in the Florida sun. My feet are burning on the ground, and we are ready to leave Fort Lauderdale and hopefully, if all goes well, head across the Atlantic to the UK. Potentially stopping along the way if something goes wrong, but ideally going non-stop. And I'm going to show you what everyone's up to. I'm going to introduce you to the crew, and then we're going to hopefully get going. So let's go to the boat. So unfortunately, Mara isn't going to be able to make it on this trip. She actually did really want to come, but circumstances just didn't allow it this time, unfortunately. But hopefully she'll be meeting us on the other side. So we're going to have 3 other crew here for this trip with a mix of experience and ages, but I'm confident that we're going to be a great crew working together. So we're going to introduce you to them. So first off, here's Jeff. Jeff is doing some last minute repairs on the bowsprit before we leave.
I'm done now.
Trying not to fall in the water.
Hello.
Anything to say for yourself?
No, looking forward to the Atlantic crossing, and hopefully everything goes well.
Yeah. Jeff sailed with us in Costa Rica. He actually wasn't in a video, but he was a great crew, and he's from Belgium. He speaks Flemish, and he's back for the crossing. Here's another one of our crew members.
Hi Leo.
This is Bogle. Bogle is British with a Scottish name. And you got anything to say for yourself this morning?
Well, I'm very excited to leave. I'm grateful for Leo for having me here.
Excellent. We've got a new cooler here. Got lots of water canisters around, and I'll show you some more work doing on the deck before we go down below. Yesterday I put up these chafe protectors on the gaff for where it rubs against the shrouds sometimes. So that just will help reduce or hopefully stop any damage to the gaff. Been doing quite a bit of work up the rig, just checking everything, adding a little bit of more chafe protection in different places, and what else? Lots and lots of work going on. Okay, let's get down below. Alright, so down here we've got Louis.
Hey guys.
And Louis is actually a very experienced sailor, done a lot of gaff rig sailing. How many Atlantic crossings have you done now, Louis?
I'm pretty sure it's going to be my 21st.
It's
I
21st.
So, yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Quite a few on gaff rig schooners as well. Actually.
Yeah. Fantastic. And a few single-handed too.
5 single-handed. I think 8 racing in total. Yeah, quite a few.
Yeah. And can you just tell us what you're working on down here right now?
So yeah, just stowing everything so we don't end up with a massive mess on the first wave. So yeah, all the provisioning is a bit everywhere. It's the beginning of the trip, so we have a lot. As we get going, then it's gonna get lower and lower, and it'll be easier and easier to move around. But right now, there's a lot of food for a long crossing.
So yeah, got a good crew here. It's going to be really great to have someone with Louis' experience to sort of share the responsibility and the load of keeping an eye on everything, being safe, and then the 2 other guys are a little less experienced but really keen. So between us all, I think we'll have a good crossing, hopefully. Like Louis was saying, we've got a lot of food, a lot of fresh food up here, in nets that we've put up. We've got some emergency provisions on the table there that were just given to us. And then of course the fridge and the freezer are full, the cool box is full, and then we've got loads and loads of cans just stowed away under every surface and inside every conceivable hole in the boat. We're soon going to lose our air conditioning, which has been making life bearable in here, but hopefully once we get out and offshore it'll be a little bit cooler. You can see how sweaty I am. It's just very, very hot and humid here, but hopefully once we get out of the sort of swamp it'll cool down just a little bit. What else is there to show you? Well, we've moved all the sails around. So in my cabin, where I've normally got a double berth, I'm sharing my berth now with a topsail and a jib topsail and a reacher and some solar panels and lines, sheets, all sorts. And then up forward, things are pretty tidy. The forward berth, pretty dark here. Forward berth is also subdivided into two, so we've got some sails out there, and then Jeff sleeping up here. Bogle is down here, and then of course the forepeak and the workshop. It's still pretty clear up here because we're going to put all the fenders here, mooring lines and so on, and then we might put some sails here as well once we've departed. So the plan is basically to head out. We might have to motor a little bit. The wind's pretty light just off the coast here, but we'll go out and try and find wind as soon as we can, and likely go north of Bermuda and just try and get some good wind and make some good speed. I'll probably do a video more about weather routing and forecasting and so on, because I know people are pretty interested in that. But for now, we're pretty focused on just getting off the dock and getting everything secure. There is shallow water here, so we've got to time our departure, right? So we do really need to leave about now, and then we've got to get diesel on the way out. We've got to hit a couple of bridges at the right time, but very shortly now we should hopefully be at sea. Head on deck one more time. Mark's here, who helped us out with this berth and lots of other things. He's going to cast us off. The boys are having a last shower before we head to sea.
This is the guy.
Okay, so we're going to untie our lines and get out of here, and see you on the other side. I will hopefully be making lots of videos as we progress on our passage, but you never know what's going to happen. There's possibility Starlink doesn't work. I might be out of touch for a while. If that happens, there's no need to panic. I do have lots of other communications devices for safety if I need them. Hopefully I'll be doing regular updates, but like I said, if not, it doesn't mean something terrible has happened. And yeah, very, very excited for this trip. It's a big milestone, a big step, big part of the story, big part of the journey, and really actually looking forward to it, looking forward to a good, proper leg at sea. So I'll see you guys very soon in the next video, and thank you everyone for watching, for all the support. It means a great deal. I'm sorry actually that we haven't managed to do a public meetup here or really anywhere on the East Coast, and you know, it's a shame that we haven't been able to visit the East Coast properly, but we will be back. There's a lot of amazing stuff to see here, I know, but right now it is just, we need to get to England, we need to prepare for Fastnet, I need to see my family. Now's the time to go. I'm just gonna get moving, and you know, I think it's the right thing to do, so I feel very excited about it. But as I was saying, thanks so much for all the support. It means that we're able to do all this, sail this boat, maintain it, make these videos. It makes a big difference. I really, really appreciate it. All right, see you guys soon. Push off that post there. Yep, those two. Bogle, bring that fan there and just be ready back here.
Excellent.
Sheridan Street Bridge, this is Chase and Fins requesting your next opening.
Oh shit! Oh, that's cool, seeing the containers come off. That's really cool. So we've got diesel, we've got water, batteries are full, got our crew, everything's tidy, stowed away, heading out into the Atlantic, and it looks like we're heading out straight into a thunderstorm, or at least the thunderstorm is over the land and making its way towards us. We'll just be turning the corner pretty shortly and heading out into the open ocean. Okay, slow down a little, Bogle. Just away. Well, a couple of hours into the passage and things are going really well so far. The thunderstorm stayed over Florida and we sailed away from it. And the conditions right now are beautiful. We're making about 7.5 knots over the ground right now. A couple of knots of that is probably from the Gulf Stream current, and we're still getting into the thickest bit of that. But we've got the main jib staysail up, and we're working on getting topsails up. And I've got to say, it's nice to have some crew for these sail changes, and just really nice to be at sea again. And we're looking at up to a month or more at sea. This is going to be my longest passage, my longest time at sea probably, and the same for all the other crew as well. So we're going to be out here for a while, saying goodbye to land right now. Just can see Florida on the horizon, and looking forward to it. I'm sure it's going to be some good times, some hard times. Really crazy to think that if all goes well, the next piece of land that I might see could be the UK. That's such a mad thought to me right now. But yeah, here we go. Gonna get some topsails up.